Good evening, everybody. What do you think of this Nick Fuentes? Wow, I'm very impressed. I'd have to say. Yeah, I mean, I had my suspicions about Candace and Tucker. I mean, they were on the mainstream. I don't think you ever get the mainstream unless you're you're in some kind of club. But they conveniently went out on their own. Now they're exposing Israel. I thought that's great. But I was like, something's fishy about this. Sure enough, people like Nick exposing them, or at least for sure Tucker. The CIA involved, lying about not knowing about his dad. You can clearly see he's lying when he's talking with Candace about that. I can always spot a liar just by the subtle hesitation and just the slightest little facial expressions. And it's common sense. He's gonna know. I mean, he's in the freaking system. But this is all about, like I always said for like a decade now, that Orthodox Judaism is the problem, and they're gonna bring out Zionism, and it's like a blown cover, like they're gonna bring it down, Zionism, and that's what's happening. It's being exposed for what it is, but it's still talking about Jews, and they're gonna show probably, it's not all Jews, and sure enough they're doing, we still support Israel, we still it's not Judaism. I mean, it's just this current administration. It's Netanyahu. It's Zionist. Well, it's Judaism. Okay, it's fundamentally, corrupt and bad and evil. It's right in the Bible. It's genocidal mania. Okay. The Word of God, all-knowing, all-moral, never changing, is not going to do this. It's not going to promote all that crap. So there's Nick coming along, exposing that. Hey, it's not just Zionism, it's Judaism. The whole thing's rotten. Jews are rotten. Just like it's, So I was like, man, he's claiming to be banned from all platforms, and you can't even get a bank account supposedly. Well, if you can't get a bank account, you're living off cash. And you're lying there. You got something. You're getting money somehow, and you got a bank account. For sakes. But I love his debates. It's impressive. I was like, so I did more research. I was like, he's a Christian Catholic. Bummer. So I was like, there's his weakness. Where is this gonna blow up in his face? These ideologues always have that's a weakness. And you always get exposed for it. And just like he exposed the weakness in Candace and Tucker and all these Israel supporters, it happens to all of them. Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, blowing up, killing everything, killing it, debating, slaughtering everybody, making a lot of sense, and now they turn out to be freaking ideologues for Israel, or Christianity, or whatever, or Judaism. Man. So I was like, what's man? Now I found out he's a Christian. But yep, sure enough, I found a debate on Christianity with Dean Withers, I think his name is. And of course, Nick got his ass slaughtered so badly that, Nick sometimes his overconfidence is maybe his downfall there, and he just flat out. He even at one point in debate said if God told him he would kill a child. Dean didn't let that live there. He didn't let him live that down. And that was pretty sad. And he tried to escape route that thing, divert his attention away from that, the whole rest of the debate. He even said, proof of, Christianity is just the truth versus, which the fundamental flaws in liberalism and the degeneracy, which is true. He's right on all that. It's suicide. You know, it's naturalistic suicide. So, but monoism and monotheism is just, it's a different form of tyranny or even suicide. You're brain dead to logic and reason, which is what you're born with to help you steer you away from deception. And deception through the church has caused irreparable harm. The consequences are still being felt. So, such a smart guy like Nick, he's a freaking Catholic Christian. And he thinks the Shroud of Turin is proof, and the resurrection is proof of his religion. I mean, this is like the basic. Wow, I mean, there's no extra biblical resources to prove any of that. The Shroud of Turin is just a joke. Plain simple. I mean, you're not. That is. I'm not. It's stupid. And then I can't believe that, you know. And then the resurrection and all. There was only a half-hour debate, so. You know, being a Catholic, he's already, you know, that's just another weakness on top of his weakness of Christianity. So that's a bummer. I wish he'd just be, you know, a humanist, rationalist, yet spiritual. You know, obviously there's a creative force, but it's not meant to be defined and then put on a pedestal. And you can find morality through cause and effect and through experiences. You can establish laws on that. You don't need to, it's because we need that God figure, the authority figure, to give us morality to look up to. No, it's not. It's just going to be abused. It's a middleman. You don't need the mediator. You can have better results having a direct connection source, direct line to source. And you can find morality through objective experience. Subjective, it leads to objective. You know, so I don't know, that's disappointing, Nick. Yeah, you're just blowing it up and then you turn out to be a stupid ideologue. Sucks.